Okay, folks, my name is Tom Delphi. I am the executive director and founder of Nerdtino and the Nerdtino Expo, the first East Coast Latinx comic book convention. So, welcome to my crib, or my con, and we're gonna walk through.
Did I leave the stove on?
Oh, we don't have cheese. They're like, oh, really? Like, talk about man. Okay, yeah,
go ahead. Yes, so Taller Puertorriqueño is a Latin cultural center, which has been around since the 1960s. It works to promote Latin culture, art.
One of the biggest things why I created these characters, because we're not represented on screen. We're not there, okay? And the thing is that when we do create something, we don't go out and support, and that's the problem, you know. And if we learn anything with Black Panther, that film was supported, and look how much they made.
I love that it was supposed to be what it was, which was crunchy continuity, goodness, old school style adventures and stuff, and yet you could be really, really risky with it because they were never going to be characters that you know you had to worry as much about. And so I didn't follow really what happened after I left. I know Warren did a really well-received run. It was a very different book. I know Jeff Parker did a really well-received run. They brought it back to its roots. But I read Warren's first straight paperback, but I haven't read anything much after that.
Find out what hotels.
So before you get into the main entrance, we have Andale Latino Grill, our food vendor and sponsor for this year. They got Janitos, it's fantastic. So we got some of our team hanging out over here. Say hi, crew. Tino, as a convention and a community, is all about promoting the history and presence of Latin Americans, Hispanics, Afro-Latin, Afro-Caribbean, and indigenous creators in pop culture. Comic books, science fiction, fantasy, horror. We've got Fabian, Nicieza, creator of Deadpool. We have Sabrina Vorvulius, Latina speculative fiction author. Greg Anderson LSA, creator of Isnana the Were-Spider.
You know, Nerdtino's very much within the concept of what I like to do. I'm trying to reach other geeks of color and show that we're a very big part of this. And you know, the more of us that are out here, the more of us that are buying, selling, writing, drawing, the more that the big companies, Marvel and DC, are going to be paying attention to what it is that we bring to the table.
That's awesome. That's awesome. You know, last year was a little bit, let's get everything as big as we can and throw it at the wall and see if it works. This year has been a little bit more, okay, let's try to focus something a little bit more traditional and blend it into our space. And it's worked fantastically, you know. The show's very active. I'm very happy with the folks I'm running into out there. I got these neat little candies. So my day's been going pretty good. What I will say is, the one thing that I am proud of with Nerdtino is that we have been able to bring out such a unique mix of people of the Western Hemisphere. You know, we have Jamaicans, Haitians, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, Cubans, Mexicans. We have all sorts operating in this space and having a fantastic time and sharing an experience and sharing a heritage that they've interpreted through their passions, their hobbies, you know, comic books, sci-fi, all that good shit, you know. And that's what the community really is about. It's not focusing on any one culture or any one community, but really reminding everyone through comic books that although we come from different nations and we don't all look the same or all speak the same dialect of Spanish even, or Spanish at all, I can only translate it in my head. We have a share, we come from the Western Hemisphere, we share this heritage, we share this experience. Let's come into this space and have fun. And people seem to be having fun, and that's something I'm proud of.
That's awesome.